From divines to Star of the Light Raylene Brady. And so it begins. We now find ourselves sitting on the cusp of a most sacred juncture of pure renewal. The Khemitians, pre-dynastic Egyptians, as master alchemy cosmologists, were harmonically attuned with the heliacal rising of Sirius. This cyclical event not only heralds in the rising of Sirius, but the conjoining of Sirius in absolute alchemical union with the sun. The dog days of summer gets its name from the dog star Sirius, the brightest star in our night sky, within the constellation Canis Major at this precise juncture. Ancient stargazers thought that the heat from Sirius, the brightest star in the heavens, combined with the heat of the sun, produced the hottest weather of the year. Even though Sirius is hotter than our sun, it is much too far away to warm our planet physically. However, vibrationally, what is generating through these celestial bodies are having such profound impact upon our environment and us. Although Sirius may not be visible in the northern hemisphere for around 70 days, during its underworld sojourn, as it sinks in the north, it rises up underfoot in the southern hemisphere of our planet. During this period, Sirius can still be faintly seen close to the horizon in winter in the southern hemisphere. Sirius, the rainbow star. Although white to blue-white in color, Sirius might be called a rainbow star, as it often flickers with many colors as a spectrum of light and sound frequencies. These flickering colors are especially easy to notice when you spot Sirius low in the night sky. Visualize the potent rainbow spectrum of Sirius igniting the fullness of your own rainbow sun body. This phase is considered the Galactic New Year. The sun is in union with the great central sun. Sirius is the spiritual sun of our, which is esoterically considered the cosmic heart of our physical sun and the heart of the Christos. In esoteric tradition, Sirius is also considered as the higher self of our galaxy. As mentioned, during the dog days, when Sirius appears to disappear in the sun's glowing light, it could be said that our physical sun is embracing this impulsing and absorbing divine nourishment from our great central sun. After such a grand celestial union, a rebirth or resurrection can be expected. Therefore, this conjoining brings profound alchemical changes to our 8 original soul cells, with the sun of our solar system's effulgent glow. Both heavenly bodies are in conjunction, rising and setting at around the same time. This sacred infusion is disseminated onto us as a propulsion, a molecular rate we can elementally assimilate and absorb, as we continue to store and radiate our fluidity of being as hydro-plasmic holding tanks of radiance, force. In the Bible it states that there is nothing new under the sun. In this light we can consciously attune with that which reigns supreme above and beyond our limited awareness of our localized sun. It also demonstrates Ecclesiastes' point about there being nothing new under the sun. Even in science and technology, where we see incredible advances being released day by day, nothing can be new. Every new thing is built on something that has gone before. As we remember, put back the dismembered parts of self, we begin to realize all that we can imagine already exists in the eternal here and now. And as we awaken to our techno-spiritual world, we gaze with divine countenance upon the earth, replete with unfashionable possibilities. We are eternal light beings having a material and subtle material experiences. Therefore, a powerful intention is to release all programming around death, decay, and entropic cycles is highly recommended. Intend this now. It may not be visible to the naked eye in the northern hemisphere, but Sirius is still there. It sits 7 degrees above our sun and only appears hidden due to the sun's light in direct alignment below it. However, the effects of this divine alchemical union can be profoundly experienced if one attunes with this event. Set your intention to attune with Sirius and the sun. visualizing your third eye, removing all veils of amnesia, and fully receive what is yours to claim and remember now. Then take this alchemization potency and connect it in with the inner sun of our Earth, linking the three suns up as a triple solar star gateway. The conjunction of Sirius and the sun does not occur at the same time in all latitudes, and is not constant in the same region for a long period. Hence the variation in calendars regarding the limits of the dog days. Some say the period of the dog days lasts 20 days before and after the conjunction of Sirius and the sun. On the first day of the 13-moon calendar, the new year beginning on July 26. This date originally correlated to the heliacal rising of Sirius at 19.5 latitude north. This cosmic event is calculated by utilizing the 13-moon calendar 28-day calendar and has been in use for over 5,500 years. From the Incan to the Druidic count to the Egyptian to the Essene to the Mayan to the Polynesian, the 13-moon calendar has been used throughout prehistory as the harmonic standard and is now being followed the world over by advocates of the primordial astronomy and galactic culture. Celebrated in the Egyptian calendar as the New Year, inundations of the Nile would bring abundant fertility to both KHEM, the rich black soil of the land, and its people. At the back of the temple of Hathor and Dendera is a temple, small in stature, but mighty in energy, within the Isium, temple of the birth of Isis, temple of Dendera. A beam of pure cobalt blue-white starlight from Sirius directly struck a precious stone that was placed directly over the third eye of the statue of the Great Mother, housed within the niche of this Holy of Holies. Allow yourself to journey here through your Ba, your subtle material body that allows you to travel between the worlds. Within the temple of Sopdet, the ancient Egyptian personification of the star Sirius, bear witness as the light of our spiritual sun Sirius hits the third eye of the Isis statuette. Visualize yourself standing within the path of the stellar beam, and visualize this occurring with your own third eye now. Sirius, Sothis, Isis, is also known as the spiritual sun, the cosmic heart of our physical sun. Feel this anchoring and alchemized within your own higher brain centers, opening and activating your cosmic brain and solar consciousness. Now, whilst receiving this photonic and plasmic light into your own third eye, repeat the words, Yakini, Yakini. I am protected by my innate purity positive. Khemitian wisdom keeper. Hakim Ayan has shared much sacred knowledge now preserved by his family. Hakim's ancient Khemitian prayer stayed aloud. The light surrounds me. The light goes through me. I am the light. Yakini, Yakini. Repeat 3 times. Beyond limitation of senses, sense organs, and labels. If our sun's warmth keeps the physical world alive, Sirius is considered to keep the spiritual world enlivened as we now shift our mindsets from survival to thrival. The higher mental body is our pure solar body. Quest no more from all dormancy and stifling as we emerge victorious. Arousing deep transfiguration, we as a collective are sparking the true and pure remembrance of our God seed made manifest through the divinity held within ourselves and divine nature. In grace and godhood we arise. Arise, Homo Luminous, arise and shine. Yakini, Yakini.